Apologies, colleagues. Apologies, since I'm the. Apologies. I really apologize. I'm the host. I forgot. So I was trying to move from my phone to the laptop. So that transition, actually, that's what messed us up. So send back the link to your contacts, please.
Yeah, will do.
Yeah, please. Apologies for that. Kirangai, equally send the link to all your contacts on this planet, please. Sorry, apologies for that.
Yeah, don't worry, it happens. Technical problems, yeah.
We'll do it. Thank you.
At least we'll regain everybody. Apologies, colleagues. Apologies. Apologies for that. Just some technical issues. Yeah, so we're gonna start. Let me just wait for Ambassador Hans. Let him come and then hit the floor because he told us he has 30 minutes to be with us. Ambassador Hans, are you around? Julia, tell Tempo and all the right to rejoin the same link.
I've done that.
Okay, perfect. That's good. So let's just wait for Ambassador Hans. At least you guys heard from 8. You guys heard from him. Those are one of our very powerful contacts we have on this planet. Yes. So I think God is with us. Join now. God is with us. We just have to do what we have to do. That's it. We don't have any pressure. We have the people that matter. That's how life is. So we're gonna start. We're gonna start. I'm gonna put the program. I'll run through the program in 1 minute. Yeah. So thank you guys for coming. Thank you for joining. Thank you very much indeed. We are so privileged to have you all. I'm gonna come with the program for us to see where we are and what we're gonna be doing today. I wish to thank you God very much. So, my daughter Juliet is right here. My daughter Juliet. Just give me a second, please. Let me get the program down here. Yeah, I mean, we have not lost people at all. Everybody's right here. Everybody's back. Where is the program? Anyway, admit. Yeah, I think I'm here. We have the program here. Let me share my screen. Let me share my beautiful screen. Documents. Oh, screen share right here and over there. Perfect. Can you see my screen?
Yeah. Yes, we can.
Perfect. So we are right there. We are right there. So thank you very much, guys, for your patience. The theme of this meeting is how sustainable collaboration and partnership fosters the achievement of the global goals by 2030. That is a very, very important and very, very powerful title. You see, these are partners that we're going to be working with across the continent and the different hubs. So yeah, so we go right there. So we're going to start. We have virtual. That's the link. We have all the link. We should share with everyone we know. The speakers, we're going to have an opening statement, which, of course, I'm just going to run it very fast. Yes. The purpose of this meeting is a follow-up. It's actually a follow-up. It's actually a follow-up to the launch of the SDG Pavilion that was launched, that happened last 10 days. This is a follow-up. From there, we learned some lessons. And we said, okay, how can we strengthen the partnership? How can we ensure that we deliver as one? And for this reason, we were able to link up with our very good partners here, the global climate innovation coalition to organize this meeting. So we are very, very proud. We are very, very proud to be part of this meeting. We are very, very proud to be part of you. You equally have the YouTube link. Let me show you the YouTube link because it's streamed live as well on YouTube. Let me give you the YouTube link. So we're gonna start. I'm gonna start directly with. I'll give the floor to my little sister, Precious. Precious, are you on this call? Precious, unmute yourself, Precious.
Yes, I'm on this call.
Perfect. So right now you're gonna set the scene. Okay, what you're gonna do? You're gonna talk a little bit about the work you are doing as the partnership, as a personal assistant for CSAYN. And then from there, you give me back the floor. Yes. Try to give an announcement. The housekeeping is there. You have the registration form in the chat box as well. You have to make that announcement. Carry on.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Carry on, be
Hello,
fast.
everyone. Hello, everyone. My name is Chidima Precious, calling from Nigeria. I'm the PA to the Executive Director, CSAYN. As a PA, we've done a lot of MAU. It has been signed from Madagascar to the GIG. Our new office has been set up in China, and we have a lot of interns from over 70 countries, and we have 70 centers of excellence, both the primary school, the secondary school, and the university level.
That's fine. The most important thing, tell them about the Google documents.
And the Google document is on the chat box. Please do well to fill it for attendance. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed. I'm happy to have you. You're very, very smart. You're one of the smartest person I've met in my life as a young person, as an intern. Thank you very much indeed. So right now, we're going to move on. We're going to move on. Ambassador Hans, are you right here? Okay, why Ambassador Hans is coming, I'm going to present on the water project. Why is coming? I'm going to present on the water project. Let me share my screen. Perfect. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 1 second. Give me 1 second, colleagues, please. Perfect. So I think we are good now. We are good to go. Let me go now. Let me stop sharing. Then I take the right file now. I come over here. I go here. And then I share. Good. Can you see that? Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can, Divine. Yeah, you may start.
Excellent. Thank you. So actually, the personal assistant or the co-founder for the Water Everywhere who just spoke, they are actually doing a great job. I was fortunate to visit the plant in 2019. And the history behind it is very important to know because I was speaking at the United Nations headquarters. I was addressing head of states at the General Assembly. I never knew they were in the hall. So when I finished my presentation, that's how it popped into me. Hey, young man, I heard you have a structure in 100 and something countries. I say, yes. Then he said, okay, we have a project on water that we want to actually leverage across Africa. That's how he gave me his business card, and he said, okay, I'll fly you to Florida when you have time. And that's how it happened. I went there, I visited the plant. It was like I've never seen this before. So that's how the collaboration started. So to cut long story short, they are the founders, and they're very, very close to President Trump. As you heard, he's going to meet President Trump right now, and I was very, very happy, excited to tell him that let me go and tell the Trump president that we are here. So colleagues, that's it. So the technology is simple. It's an atmospheric water generation. You know, water everywhere, because we all know that water is just hydrogen and two hydrogen atoms and one water molecule and one oxygen molecule. So I usually tell people when I'm doing this presentation, and especially when I went back home in Cameroon, I told people that those who don't value the oxygen they have are going to take it and produce more water with it. You know, that's what I was saying to people. So I just want to say that we are right here. It's a big opportunity for all of us. We don't have to die. We don't have to have people die of water quality anymore. This is an opportunity. So we go independent supply of the water. That is the H2O atmospheric water generation harnesses the abundant and fully renewable supply of fresh water in Earth atmosphere without any resilience or without any reliance on raw water source. It's not on the floor. It's just the oxygen. So the oxygen we are breathing, that's what gives this water. That's it. And it doesn't use any electricity. It's just solar panel. It's just solar. So that's what the US military is using. So I just want to tell you guys that this is a good opportunity for all of us. The easy use, you know, you can use it. You have the different types. You have the different types. I'm going to share this presentation and the website with you guys later on. For the sake of time, we have everything here. These are the various sizes. You know, this one gives 12 gallons per day. You know, 12 gallons a day. Just imagine, 12 gallons a day. This one gives 12 gallons a day. Different styles. You see, this one gives 200 gallons a day. You know, what makes it unique? Exceeds global standards for drinking water. H2O AWC used by the EPA, that's the U.S. Environmental Protection, recommended ozone water treatment, and FDA, the Federal Department of Administration, whatever, approved, and FDA says these are WHO standards. Then industrial leading products and services, it's all there, made in the U.S. It's actually a technology brought from Israel, but right now it's actually produced in the US. So those are the partners right there. So the quality is right there. It's very clear. It's recommended. The quality is there. You have zero toxins, zero contamination. You know, alkaline pH level is very low. You know, the sustainability, the zero plastic waste, eco-friendly, renewable. You know, efficiency. It is self-replenished. It replenishes itself automatically. Once it's done, it replenishes itself, so it never runs dry. That's what I want to say. On-site water production, mobile water source. For example, when there was Ebola, they actually supported the Ebola project, because when there was Ebola, you could not get water from the floor, from the soil. So they actually gave some of this material. Then they did that. So latest and greatest in drinking water is reliable. You know, it's renewable, it's sustainable, it's scalable. The latest, and you know, it is easy to use. It's fresh, crisp taste. You know, no assembly is required. It just comes like that. It's just a matter of maintenance. After a couple of years or 10 years or so, you have to do maintenance. You know, and with the collaboration we have with them, we can actually get them trained, some of our centers of excellence technicians, to be part of that, so they can go across Africa on the world and be doing the maintenance. Application, you can use it in your house. You can use it as the military can use it. Temporary mobile water sources, commercial. You can use it and make money. You know, you can use it and make money. You know, in Nigeria, people sell pure water. I don't know where the water is coming from. But this one, if you have like 10 like that in the whole of Nigeria, which is like 200 million people, I mean, you make a lot of money. So let's think about it, man. We can write a project on this and see how we can get funding to get this on ground. Really, I want to say that I want to pilot in Nigeria first, because I know the urgency of water quality in Nigeria. So let's join efforts. I'm going to talk to Adesina, the president of the African Development Bank, and see how we can make this happen. I'll talk to Ambassador as well. So I think let's try to come out with a proposal, colleagues. Let's try to come up with a proposal. So that's one of the takeaways from this presentation. We are coming up with a proposal. We're coming up with a proposal on sustainable drinking water for a pilot country, Nigeria. That's the pilot. So we move forward. ESG impact, environmental impact, social impact, governance, impact, logistic impact. You have everything here. You have everything you want to do. I'm going to share the presentation with you guys. That's the US military. They're the one using it. That's what they use. You just said right now that they're actually going to give supply for Gaza, the one in Gaza. They're going to supply. So I want to say, guys, we have nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. I'm going to stop here because of time and move to the next agenda. I hope it was helpful. Thank you. Any questions? You pick your questions. I'm going to give you time to answer. I'm just waiting for Ambassador Hans. Ambassador Hans, when you are there, just let me know. So let's go to the next speaker. Let me check my program here. Sorry, I'm multitask. Don't worry. Yeah, we're right here. Share. So we are there. So we are done with that presentation and all of that. Now I'm waiting for Ambassador Hans. If Ambassador Hans is not yet there, we keep on moving until he comes back. So this was the former program. So you have to we're supposed to have it on this program. This is a former program I'm using. So now I'm going to move the interlude. Foretia, are you there? Foretia.
Yes, I'm there, sir.
But you should answer. Why silent? If you are there, you have to give the interlude. Can you play from your side, or you want me to play it?
You can just help me and play from your side since I'm using my.
Okay, good. Phone. I think I will do it from my side. Let me go. I'll just have to go straight to the website right now. It's not a problem. Yeah, I'm right here. I go to newsroom. I go to video. I choose one of the videos. So I take the journey. The journey is right here. This one. Okay, I'll put this one. I'll start with this one.
Hi, Mr. Divine. I think we couldn't hear anything currently.
It's very low. It's just low. It's just low. It's not here. Okay. It's not my fault. That's how it was recorded. So let's just be patient a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
I can share the link. I can share the link with you guys. You can watch it when you want, so that will save time.
Yeah, I think that might be a good option.
Yeah, let me do that. So I'm gonna share it here. Where do I share? Yeah, I'll share the link on your email, and then you can put on the chat box, please. So let me stop that. Let me stop sharing. Let's go back to the program. The next person. So now I'm going to go to the panel. So I'm going to go to the panel right now. I think because of the situation at hand, we shall just move now to you. Akan, we'll give you the opportunity to present what you guys have been doing. Yes?
Yeah. Sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
So I hope you can see my screen right now. And ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, I'm Iris or Ankang, from the Global Climate Innovation Coalition. It is both an honor and privilege to join this online gathering today as we celebrate the formalization of an exciting and important collaboration between us, the GCIC, and also the Global Climate Smart Agriculture Youth Network. This partnership marks a powerful commitment to advancing global climate action and education, particularly in empowering youth from developing countries to take charge of, climate challenges ahead. So first of all, please let me briefly introduce our organization, the GCIC. I'm pretty sure it's like a new organization to you. We're still like an emerging organization headquartered in New York. So I will, the background part, I will like just skip. So basically, our goal is to build a comprehensive support network for climate change. And in the following pages, I will elaborate on that. So we are a non-governmental.
Unmute yourself.
You're on mute.
Oh, shit. Unmute yourself. You can. Yes. Yeah, go on.
So we are collaborating with like academia, industries, corporate members, as well as young innovators, to work on the implementation of the SDGs, the global, the Sustainable Development Goals. We know that it is a tough work to do, and according to UNEP and other UN agencies, we're currently a bit off track. So that is why we highly value the global partnership development. We work closely with a broad spectrum of stakeholders from the government, business, civil society organizations, academia worldwide to create a cross-section of innovative initiatives and global network. And our three key approaches are the action and solution, which targets empowering the youth, and secondly, the next generation. It's to using some hybrid learning programs, including like online series, lecture series, plus offline site visits and summer camps to cultivate their like leadership and climate awareness. And thirdly, through education, that's also what we want to do, especially with the GCSAYN. It's to do some educational exchange programs, both online and offline, to build capacity and spread climate consciousness among the next generation. And currently, we have several existing projects, which I will introduce more in detail later. So, for example, we've already held 2 annual summits and challenges. That's kind of our flagship event. The Global Climate Innovation Summit will usually hold at the DDR UN headquarters in New York every September. Yeah, and also regarding the youth leaders, we hold like lecture series, workshops, as well as a kind of community for them to exchange ideas, and we would channel our resources from universities and ESG investors to support their innovative initiatives. Yeah, so this is basically our solutions, and here are our past events. So for example, the Global Climate Innovation Summit, it's our annual flagship event. And regarding the Innovator Challenge, Ellen would be a contact person from our side. She's mainly responsible for the success implementation of the challenge. Last year, we received over 500 projects from 50 different countries, and the 4 top finalists joined our summit at the UN headquarters in New York to showcase their projects. Yeah, and this is in 2022, when there's like a very deadly flood in Pakistan. We held a donation ceremony at the Permanent Mission of Pakistan to the UN in New York, and invited some guests from both the UN and local governments to join us to work on the relief initiative. And those are our other events, like online lecture series for the public good, and also the Stanford Energy Innovation Day. And at Columbia University, we invited professors from Columbia to give us a discussion on the ESG for the green growth. Yeah, and those are other events held at the UN or other embassies throughout the year. Yeah, and we're very excited to announce that in 2025, we have several very exciting projects going on. So first of all, it's called Replace Plastics with Bamboo educational program, which is a kind of year-long project. And secondly, it's called the Climate Leader Interview Series, which will be mainly conducted by Alan as well. It's to interview climate leaders from across the globe to give some valuable resources and insights for the younger generation. And thirdly, it's called the GCIC Roundtable Discussion Series, which will be held monthly or bi-monthly. And fourthly, it's our sustainability-themed summer camps, which we're targeting at holding them in Geneva, New York, UK, and Ardent. Yeah, and last but not least, it's our annual flagship events, the Global Climate Innovation Summit and Innovator Challenge. We're targeting at holding them in New York next September before the UNGA as well. Yeah, so that's all from my part. I know it's like this session has been a bit delayed, so I will cut it short. Yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me or Alan. We're more than happy to answer any of your questions, and we hope to build more, productive and meaningful partnerships ahead.
Yeah, I think
thank you
very much indeed. I want the question should be typed. Just type your question on the chat box. We will not give up. We will not give the opportunity to speak. Just use the chat box as much as you can. Now, let me give the floor to Ellen. Ellen, your colleague, let her actually just step in as well. Let her step in as well and present her project. Ellen, you have the floor.
Yeah, thank you so much, Divine. Thank you. It's such an honorable opportunity to be here, to join here. So this is Ellen, and I'm in charge of the program's design and execution for GCIC. So what we have been doing, Iris just gave an excellent introduction. Is there anything specific that you want me to explain or to demonstrate?
To talk about your project, what you do at GCIC.
Yes, so the project, as Iris mentioned, there are two main things that I'm in charge of. So one is Global Climate Innovator Challenge, and the other is our learning programs. So for the challenge that we offer the youth and the professional innovators an exposure opportunity to demonstrate their innovative solutions to climate actions. So Divine has mentioned many times, it is time to take real actions, not just discussion and talk. We need to take action. So what are the actions could be? So like the water example Divine shared earlier, and there are thousands, 10,000s, millions new solutions are out there around the globe. And so we believe this is a worth platform to offer them to communicate, to learn about each other, to inspire each other, and not only learn from each other, but also it's they together can be a force that inspiring others to take actions. So that's the one of the main programs that I'm in charge of. And the another programs is the learning programs. And the learning programs, they're basically facing the public and the next generations. So there are for the public and everyone talking about the climate action. So what are they? What are the possible actions are out there? What other possible solutions are out there? We offer them not only demonstrate the examples, but also offer them the knowledge, the frameworks to help them to think, to tackle these giant problems. And also for the next generation, the leader interview series, like Iris just introduced, is we plan to interview. There is a series interview we're planning and will be launched soon in spring 2025, and we interview the global climate leaders and tell them and let them to tell the youth what they are doing, how they play a role in this climate ecosystem. So therefore, we can give the next generation a broad understanding, a broad stroke understanding, a bird view of what is happening, what is happening, and what are the possible ways they could possibly contribute in their professional career. So we that's the two main programs that I'm running. And yeah, I think I will stop here. So I'm happy to take any questions from the chat box. Thank you. Divine, I think you mute yourself. I cannot hear you.
Yeah, Precious, monitor the chat box. Monitor the chat box for questions. Get them together and then send to my WhatsApp so that I can call them out. Okay, let's keep on going. Now I'm giving, yes, it's okay. Just monitor the chat box. You don't need to speak. Monitor the chat box. Yes, and then send the questions to my WhatsApp. Yeah, thank you very much, colleagues. I'm gonna move now to Marcin Burns. Marcin Burns is actually a young person, very, very young, 22 years old, and decided to come up with a very innovative solutions on climate resilience.
Climate recovery plan.
Climate recovery plan. Yeah, thank you very much, Mark. So you have the floor. Over to you. Do you want to share your screen?
I won't share my screen, but I'll just give a quick brief overview of what we do.
Okay, go on. Before you go, he's actually the co-chair for CYA. CYA is a children and youth in agriculture, which is one of our flagship programs. Over to you.
Thank you. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to all of those. Good morning from Chicagoland area in the United States. It's a privilege and an honor to be here, and I thank both GCSAYN and GCIC to host this opportunity. My name is Mason Burns. I'm the founder and a lead author of the Climate Recovery Plan, a new initiative. And the Climate Recovery Plan is a youth-led initiative designated to address critical gaps in the Paris Agreement by providing holistic, actionable climate solutions. While we deeply respect and appreciate the Paris Agreement as a historic milestone, 197 nations unified in recognizing and addressing the urgent reality of climate change, it primarily outlines goals, timelines and commitments without offering a comprehensive, universal, applicable plan of action. So the Climate Recovery Plan seeks to fill the critical gap by fostering a collaborative platform that unites NGOs, organizations, vulnerable communities, and experts to collectively share insights on both challenges but also solutions to the climate crisis. Recognizing the need for civility, sensitivity, and compassion in addressing the shared crisis, our objective is to produce a robust, actionable document that not only addresses pressing concerns, but also paves a way for sustainable and responsible opportunities. But by leveraging diverse perspectives and expertise, the Climate Recovery Plan aims to ensure that the resulting framework is thorough, clear, and inclusive, setting the stage for meaningful and equitable progress in combating our shared climate emergency. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much. And I'm very curious. I'm very curious. I'm going to ask you guys questions to the panelists. I'm going to ask you some questions. Yes. Yeah. Later on. Let me move on to Juliet. Juliet, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Perfect. Perfect. Can you put up maybe put your laptop a little bit very loud because they just see by your neck. They can't see just the neck of the ambassador. You are the ambassador of change. Yes.
Can you see it clearly now?
Yes, okay. But why it's too low? Why do they just see your neck? It's either your chair. Can you put something and sit on? Let me help you.
Okay, just
because
a minute.
You are low. Put something and sit on. Yes. Colleagues, thank you very much. I'm just trying Ambassador Hans to come back and then just welcome you guys and leave because he has gone for another meeting. Okay. While Juliet is setting up, let me go over to the next speaker. Dominic, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Your video, please. Yes, carry on.
Yes.
Perfect.
Hi to all. So thank you very much for the opportunity to speak today, and congratulations on this big event. My role today is to present the project of the Virtual Academy. So I kindly ask if I can share my screen, please.
Yes, sure. Hello, you can.
Okay, perfect. So I will be very brief, sharing a brief presentation of the work that together with the AD, we run properly to foster capacity building. The network is not just, we can say, principle, but is also implementation and especially capacity building. So I want to give an overview of the Academy. Of course, you already know what the network is, already AD has presented very well, and I will just show the purpose of the Virtual Academy. The purpose is to provide an online web-based platform to host the various flagship program of GCHYN in order to educate and transmit to the next generation the principle of climate smart agriculture. These are the objectives of the program of the Virtual Academy that are properly to create the new generation of young leaders towards climate smart agriculture by enhance their access to affordable, flexible education and training, increasing course and program variety, enhance career advancement. They are coming from our Center of Excellence, and it's important that they have the skills properly to know what climate smart agriculture is and how to implement, increase the collaboration, and enhance also other soft skills that are useful to be a modern and farmer of the future. So the course and the Virtual Academy is addressed to anyone from the Center of Excellence that has an interest in agribusiness, with special attention, of course, with to young people and women. And actually, we are running that in the several Center of Excellence, also in collaboration with the country lead of our network. So these are some of the contents that, for example, we held last year. Now we are starting the new edition of the Virtual Academy, but we already had 1 year of working together, and these are some of the courses that we provide to the trainee. There are different ones, from food system to data analysis to value chain management and so on and so forth, properly to create the skills for the new farmers of the future. The platform is provided by like an e-learning tool that is helping to collect all the training material, videos, resources, and so on. And each course has properly his proper space to share material and to allow like a fruitful following up of the training and on the lesson. At the end of the course, last year we provided some certificate. We have like several successful stories. We can say degreed or more than 100 interns from the first round of the academy that nowadays are like leaders also in their environment, providing a good example on climate smart agriculture. That's it on my side, and thank you very much for the attention.
Thank you very much indeed, Domenico, my brother, my ever brother that decided to support us so far. It's actually, Domenico didn't introduce himself, it's actually the liaison to the Rome-based agencies, FAO, IFAD, and WFP in Rome, and equally is the global lead for the virtual academy. So I just want to say that, Domenico, thank you for being there forever. And it's actually expanding in schools in Europe, and equally the EU hub, which is based in Netherlands. They are working together to make sure that the construction is done properly. So with this, I'm gonna give the floor to Juliet. Juliet, carry on. While you are speaking, I'm gonna look for your video to get ready. Juliet, over to you. You're muted, Juliet. You're muted. You're muted.
I just unmute.
Go ahead.
Myself.
Go ahead.
Can I share
Please.
from here?
Play the video.
From Nigeria. As a grad of animal science, my name is Chine Juliet
Can you hear?
from
It's okay.
Nigeria.
Yeah.
As a grad of animal science, I've always had a dream of starting my own pig farm, practicing sustainable pig farming business, and teaching others how to do so. However, as a fresh graduate, I lacked the guidance and mentorship needed to achieve my dreams. Everything changed in 2019 when I met the Executive Director of Climate Smart Agriculture Youth Network through Professor Obi. I joined CSAYN in 2019 and gained access to mentorship, training, and opportunities that helped me grow both personally and professionally. As a dedicated member of Climate Smart Agriculture Youth Network, I had the opportunity to promote the network's objectives, teaching other young people about sustainable agriculture practices and taking up leadership roles as well. My involvement with CSAYN gave me global visibility, allowing me to represent the network at international events and sharing my knowledge with a wider audience. CSAYN also gave me the opportunity to represent the network on the board for International Food and Agricultural Development BIFAD Subcommittee on Climate Change. As a young person, I was honored to contribute to systemic solutions for climate change adaptation and mitigation in agriculture, nutrition, and food systems. It was launched in June 2022. The subcommittee led a transdisciplinary evidence gathering process to advise BIFAD with independent recommendations to improve USAID programming and strategies. Our efforts on the subcommittee was recognized and we were awarded for our contributions. The commissioned reports operationalizing USAID's climate strategy to achieve transformative adaptation and mitigation in agricultural and food systems was formally transmitted to Administrator Power on November 17, 2023. This experience has broadened my perspective on global agricultural challenges and also equipped me with the knowledge and skills needed to make a meaningful impact in the sector. One of the most rewarding experiences has been sharing my knowledge with others. I've created educated content on good pig farming practices, which has helped other pig farmers. I've also written a book titled Pig Farming Guide for Beginners, which is available for just $2 to support prospective farmers. I offer a 3-month mentorship program to ensure a smooth transition into the pig farming business. My journey with CSAYN has been transformative. The network has provided me with the tools and resources and support needed to achieve my dreams. I am grateful for the opportunity to be part of this community and look forward to more fruitful engagement. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Juliet. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now go to the WhatsApp presentation. Carry on with the WhatsApp presentation. Guys, I know you want to clap, but you can clap later on, please. Let her finish because of time.
All right, thank you, everyone. Greetings. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Juliet Ejeze. I'm the young girl you just watched in the video. That's actually my success story in Climate Smart Agriculture Youth Network. I'm so glad to be here. And I'm also privileged to be spearheading one of the flagship programs of Climate Smart Agriculture Youth Network called WASA. It actually means Women in Agriculture for Sustainable Africa. WASA is a flagship program of climate smart agriculture that was actually initiated with the main objective of equipping young girls and women in agriculture. We want women to be actively engaged in sustainable farming. We want them to be aware of the practices and the useful contributions they can make to the sector. So some of our objectives is actually to improve communication among women in agriculture, to broaden their knowledge on good agricultural practices, to also provide a platform where women can, connect with one another, learning from one another. So these are our objectives, which is geared towards achieving SDG 1, 2, and 3, to reduce unemployment, encourage women to be agripreneurs, to set up their own businesses in their areas. WASA was actually launched in November 2021 in Kumba, Cameroon, but we started our empowerment training programs in 2022, January. We started with teaching women about those who had interest, teaching them about pig farming, catfish farming, and we also taught them about snare farming and transformation. That is on the side of livestock. Then we also started in April, we started teaching them sweet potato farming. We had experienced people in these areas that actually facilitated these trainings. Then we also taught them about tomato cultivation, processing, and preservation. So these are the programs we've been able to, do in the couple of years. And after the programs, we were able to develop our first newsletter. We also had some testimonials from some, the participants. They were so excited. Because we actually have a platform and a WhatsApp online platform where people share their views at the end of the trainings. You can see people testifying about, going into pig farming. This is one of the participants that shared that she has already gotten her breed ready and she has already started farming. And people were, showing their gratitude to WASA and also congratulating those who have already started. So there were a lot of them, a lot of testimonies about WASA. And we are looking forward to doing more. Our next steps is actually to, revisit our programs and our missions to see that it aligns with the current needs of people. A lot of countries have a way climate change affect them. So we want to revisit our mission to see that any program we are coming up with aligns with the current needs of the people wherever they are. And we also want to see, look at developing apps, training apps, because the first empowerment training program we had was on WhatsApp, but we want to have an app where we can, be training. Then people can have access to the trainings anytime they want. So I will stop here. Thank you so much. This is some of our outreach programs, capacity building programs we had. This is women celebrating their International Women's Day, sharing their photos and all that. So thank you so much for listening. If you have any question, I will also attend to your questions. Thank you.
Perfect. All the questions should be chat box there. Let me break grammar. Should be on the chat box. So thank you, colleagues. Thank you very much. Precious, I hope you are carrying out, you are picking up the questions. I go to the next presenter. Jemima, are you here? Jemima. Okay, Jemima is not there. I'm gonna break protocol. Mr. Foretia, are you here? Foretia. Anand, are you here? Anand and Furecha, none of you. Okay, now let's go down back to the. Let me give the floor. Let me give the floor to Honorable Kirangai. Honorable Kirangai, you have 2 minutes to present what GODAN is doing. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Devin. My name is Kirangai Kamau. I'm a professor at the University of Nairobi.
What about your video? No camera?
Okay, I didn't. I'm actually on a journey outside my country in India, and I thought I need to actually take the code from the people who are in warmer places. Kirangai Kamau, I'm a professor at the University of Nairobi, specializing on agroecology and agribusiness, and promoting the use of renewable and regenerative agriculture to communities. One of the things that we do is work through university students so that we can empower them to become drivers of climate change, and more so to innovate solutions that advise governments and farmers. I also happen to be involved in a government initiative that is driving this agenda in my own local community, and I'm supporting university students to create now what we launched 10 days ago on the SDG Pavilion, because GODAN promotes SDG 2, and we have tools and initiatives that are geared towards helping young people innovate using technology on open data. We have committed to signing an MOU with CSAYN to help young people so that they can become innovators on climate change adaptation measures and the engineering dimension, more so looking at how can we access resources from the network that we both have with GCSAYN, and so that we can support the realization of the agenda of the SDGs and the UN. We will be sharing more of what we are doing going forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed, Prof. And you can have, I mean, there's nothing we can do in life without data. Thank you. You're coming. I think you didn't tell us what that GODAN is. Give the whole definition of GODAN. Let colleagues here know that it's about data, open data. Please, I'm giving you back the floor.
GODAN stands for the Global Open Data for Agriculture and Nutrition. It started in the US in 2013 as a open data for agriculture and nutrition. Then in 2015, when SDGs were launched, GODAN was actually given the mandate of driving SDG 2 with the role of making open data available so that people can actually use data appropriately, understand what it means, that data is findable, it is accessible, it is interoperable and usable. So we have courses that we do in that, and we integrate that in all the South-South countries. We started actually with the South-South countries where I was responsible for that. And I have a reason to become the global lead for GODAN now, driving the agenda of open data and making sure that people are able to use data for economic development. And we have developed a platform on food systems that we call the Integrated Food Systems Operating System. It is a co-created platform that we want to invite all the pavilions to play a role, and each to identify which particular SDG and actions associated with it that they would actually want to develop an app, and we will be available to support that, mentoring them and supporting them. We have a host of them joining hands with the Commonwealth of Learning to offer training programs that youths use, and we deliver those programs directly through their universities and colleges. And we have a number of success cases we can talk about on mentorship and supporting young people and we want to continue doing that. Now with a wider pool of young people, the champions that the CSAYN is actually creating with us. And the pavilions that will be in universities, colleges, and TVETs will actually be integrated through our platform that we have developed. We have a few people who are here that are actually involved in facilitating that. And I know last time you heard from Thyria, he has been one of those key mentors of our young people, and a number of universities in the US and Africa have benefited from this program. I don't want to spend so much time because we are big, we can actually share a lot more, and we have programs like the Gender Action Learning System that would go very well with what Juliet is doing in Nigeria. And we will be discussing more when we come now to finalizing what actions we want to do with GCSAYN. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed. I think I have Derek on this call. Derek, are you willing to give just 2 minutes, please? Because data, there's not who can do that data. If we have to achieve the SDGs, we need to mainstream data analysis in all what we are doing. So Derek, please, 2 minutes, just 2 minutes. Carry on, Derek.
I think Derek is actually involved in an award program that he's doing for his governor.
Okay, that's fine.
He's not in the meeting now. He's actually tied between those two. So you forgive him.
That's fine. Thank you. I just wanted, because this initiative is very important. I don't know if you have an idea about it, but it's fine. Because of time, we're going to move forward. Now let's move on. Colleagues, I think we've heard from our peers. We're going to give now room for questions. You can just mute on your mic. Yes, you just need to unmute your mic and ask your question and direct your question to a speaker, either our team from Global Climate Innovation Coalition or CSAYN. So you have to be specific in your questions. Let me start according to my screen. I'll start according to my screen. So I'm moving now. I'll start now with according to my screen. Kilende, Walia Kilende, you have any question, any comments in 1 minute? Unmute yourself. Okay, I'm moving forward. Eric Oben, do you have any question, any comments, please? Unmute yourself. Silence means good news. Julie, over to you, Julie. Any comments, any question? All right.
I am fine. I've listened and I'm fine. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Declan Samson, I know you are part of the climate recovery plan. Do you have any comments?
No, I think Mason got everything covered pretty well.
Perfect. Julie, any comments? Julie Cadwell, any comments?
No, I got Mason's contact information. I'm going to call him and see what he's doing in the United States, because I'm interested to see what else we can do here. I'm in Oregon, so we'll see what we can do.
Thank you. That's the power of collaboration and partnership. That's what we are talking about. The global goals. Yeah, global goals of partnership. Priscilla, any comments? Priscilla there, any comments? All right.
No comments, Divine. I'm just listening and very excited to learn more about what everyone's working on.
Thank you very much indeed. Ning Hoon, any comments?
No, thank you.
I know you're from the GCIC. Yeah, I understand. Ms. Sommer, any comments, please?
No, sir.
Thank you. Professor Obi, any comments?
Well, not much. I just want to thank the presenter.
Camera, sir. Camera. We need to see you.
I'm on transit. You know, I understand it. Are you seeing me?
Yes, yeah. We can see you. Yes.
Okay, I can see you. I'm sending greetings from Nandasco University, Nigeria, Nnewi campus.
Thank you.
I have listened to people and their presentation. They are wonderful. And then the one for the water, we are interested, and we're going to collaborate with that new to see find out how that new technology will be useful, and it's going to be useful in Africa, in Nigeria. I want to say thank you for bringing me on board. God bless you.
Yeah, thank you. I'm happy to inform you I'm the ambassador for that project. No worries. It's going to come to Nigeria. We're going to start Nigeria as pilot. You can count that done. Yes. Let me move forward. George Samuel, any comments, please?
No, sir, I don't have any.
Thank you. Derek, any comments? Okay, no worries. Hugo from Canada, any comments? All right. Lindsay, any comments? Is to say this session is inclusive. The SDGs are inclusive and people-centered. So everyone will say something. Your camera, please. Your camera, please. Camera.
Hi, everyone. It's been great to listen.
No. Linden, let Hugo go first. You go after Hugo. Yeah. Hugo, go on.
Hello, everybody. Thank you. I've been listening to what is going on, and this section is very interesting. I'm very, very impressed with the initiative and also the innovation, actually, the new technology. I was really impressed about the water technology. This is going to be very helpful for African people, because I know in some parts of Africa, the accessibility of water is very rare, and also very precarious. Like we put everything in place in order to get the water into the very inaccessible areas, but we realize that it's very difficult. And also the maintenance of various structures cannot really, is not really possible. So putting things in place, putting this type of infrastructures into those areas is going to be very helpful. And I'm just wondering, how can the people in those various communities can help? And what are the various criteria in order to get this opportunity? Thank you.
Thank you. I want to make a point of correction. It's not just Africa that needs water. The whole world needs water. That's what I want to say. The whole world needs water. Without water, nobody can survive. So thank you very much indeed. Let me move over to Derek. Derek, no, it was Lende. Lende first. Come in very fast, please, because of time.
Hi, everyone. I just want to say really big thanks, because it was amazing listening all this proposition, all these people coming together and fostering, let's say, ideas to build a better world, to build great solution and system to have a sustainable future. Thank you very much, and it was amazing.
Thank you. Let me move over to Asha William. Asha William, are you there? Valencia, any comments?
No comments on my behalf, Divine.
Thank you.
I can't use my camera, so I apologize for this, but I think this is a great collaboration and informing about the updates, because this is a must, knowing each other and knowing what we're doing, because hopefully this is going to bring more projects.
Thank you.
Big congrats to all.
Thank you. I want to echo here that Valencia is one of our board members. Thank you, Valencia. And Valencia is the director for ecotourism in Greece, UNESCO. Let me move forward. Vanilla Rotem, any comments? Okay, Liliana, over to you. Any comments? You must have a comment. You interviewed me yesterday. Liliana, any comments? Your camera, please.
I cannot turn on. I'm getting ready to go to my son's.
No worries. All right.
Party at the kindergarten. But no, I want to congratulate you. You have the drive and energy to bring all these people together and to discuss interesting, say, solutions in terms of agriculture and how to build a more sustainable world. So keep up the good work. We'll release the video today.
Please, can you introduce yourself? Introduce yourself.
Liliana from Wafunif.
Wafoni, they don't know Wafoni. Give a detail, because everybody is from different angles. So just give a detailed introduction, please.
Yes, so Wafunif stands for the World Association of Former UN Interns and Fellows. So we are the alumni associations of the interns and fellows at the UN. We are in business since 1978. And we have a project called a Bafuni Lunch and Learn series, where basically I'm interviewing all the founders, directors of NGOs affiliated with the UN. So you can find us on Bafuni YouTube channel. And yesterday I had the pleasure to interview Divine, and I hope that today we'll release the video so you can see what we talked about.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. Foretia, any comments? All right, I move forward. Yeah, Francis Chibavu, any comments? All right, Maha, any comments? Maha Aslakra, apologies for if I call your name wrongly.
No, it's okay. Hi, everybody. It is really very interesting.
Camera. We want to match the face with the name and the words.
If I will put on camera, the voice will be okay.
No worries. Carry on. No worries. Carry on.
Okay.
It's better. Yeah, it's good.
It is very interesting, really, to hear all the colleagues who have introduced their organizations and their work. And their work is very impressive. It really makes me realize how, although we are the fourth country in the Middle East affected by the climate change, still these countries, I mean, those colleagues who have worked in different parts of the world have extensive experience that we need in our work. And I hope that through you, we are going to cooperate for the betterment of human beings.
Thank you. Do you want to say the country you're calling from? Which country are you calling from?
Iraq.
Thank you very much. That's partnership. We are extending far. Mary Mwenya. Any comments? Mary Mwenya. Okay, let me move to Naki Wallace. Naki, please. All right. Naki, go on.
Hello, everyone.
Your camera.
Just a second.
Why? Yes.
Hello, everyone. My name is Naki Wallace. I call from Tanzania. Well, I don't have anything to say. Nice to meet you all.
Naki is actually what the co-chair for CYA. So Naki is working together with Mars and Bounce from that is Tanzania and California and Chicago are the two people co-chairing CYA. Thank you very much indeed. Leon Wan, any comments?
No, sir. I think you have made it very comprehensive. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed. Praise. Oyelami, praise. Any comments?
No comments, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah. I want to let you guys all know that the DSG office is online. Okay, you have to be aware. They are listening to us. She's very busy, as you all know. I mean, the UN, the Deputy Secretary General, her office is online. So just know that they are watching at you guys. They want to see you guys doing things. They are seeing what you guys are doing. Congratulations to you all. Let me move on to Mutia Jomoke. Any comments? Okay. Go on. Esosa Owe. Any comments?
I just want to say
camera.
Hi.
Camera, please. Perfect.
Hi, everybody.
Yep.
Okay, hi, everybody. I just want to say it's good to be here. I jumped in. I wasn't there at the early stage. It's a good thing to be here. Everybody that presented, the one that I saw or I listened to, I think I was able to pick a little out of them. Everybody, I just want to say hi.
Where are you
Thank
calling from? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Nigeria.
Congratulations. Thanks for being there. Let's move over.
Thank you.
Mutiya Jomoke. Any comments? Precious.
Hi, everyone.
Yes.
No comments, sir.
Yes, your camera, please. For housekeeping, when you want to talk, you just put on your camera. It's automatic. Oh, let me move on. Gwendolyn, over to you. Gwendolyn Gante. Barisat Suleiman. Barisirat Suleiman. Any comments? Thank you. Aisha Khatun. Any comments?
Hi. First, I would like to introduce myself.
Camera.
Wait. I'm Aisha Khatun, a postgraduate student from NC Autonomous College, Jajpur, India. I hope you know my mentor, Dr. Sarda Prasad sir. Recently, we organized an Call to Earth Day program, which was supported by you. And it went so well. It was on SDG. Yeah, we presented it globally through virtually. So it was great. And today's conference is also great. It encouraged especially me to do more on SDG program. So I would like to say it was amazing.
Thank you very much indeed. And
Thank you.
We are counting on you to lead the virtual to the SDG Pavilion. We are counting on you. We're counting on you to mentor the other young people, because that's the essence of CSAYN. Mentorship, peer-to-peer education, TOT, trainers of trainers. So that's what we are out for. Thank you very much indeed. Let me move over to
thank you.
Oluwaferami. Oluwaferami, any comments?
No, sir.
Thank you. Ogokuchu. Ogo. Yes, any comments? All right. Muteya, that one we passed already. Rajalam Samal. Any comments? Rajalam Lami Salam. Sorry for the pronunciation. Any comments? Perfect. I think we have gone through the screen. That shows amazing. Now I'm going to go back to the panel. I'm going to go back to the panelists. I'll start off with Juliet. Juliet, give your one. I'm going to ask you all, the panelists, one question. One question. All the panelists, you know yourselves. I'm going to start. The question is, what message do you have for the world leaders? What message do you have for world leaders? Let me start off with Marcin. Marcin Barnes.
Thank you. I think my message would be like in regards to climate smart agriculture, it isn't just a concept. It's a lifeline, if anything. It's how we nourish our people, protect our planet, and rise to meet one of humanity's greatest challenges. We all know that what's at stake, families struggling to feed their children, land stripped of their vitality, and the harsh realities of a changing climate pressing down on us all. But there's also a truth. Solutions exist. Climate smart agriculture gives us the tools and reduce emissions, adapt to an uncertain future, and ensure that everyone, no matter where they live, has access to healthy, sustainable, and responsibly produced food. So my message to the leaders would be, think beyond today, champion policies that build a world where food security and responsibility are not privileges, but rights. In other words, do better. If you have the power to do good, then do good. My message to our youth would be, use your voice, your energy and ideas to spark change that we so desperately need. And to our stakeholders, it's time to step up and invest in the future we all deserve, because it's a future that's worth fighting for. Hope is a goal without a plan. So I think we can all agree we don't have the luxury of waiting. We need to unite in action, because the world's fighting for is worth it. And just to make it plain, Together, we have the potential to turn hope into a legacy. So that would be my overall message.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much indeed. And we didn't make an error to get you co-chair the CYA program. We count you very much on you. I'm happy I'm here. We're gonna work together. As Julie said, she's gonna look for you to make sure you guys join efforts. Thank you very much indeed. I move now to let me move to Juliet. Yes, Juliet. Now I have two questions for you. Number one, what message you have for the women worldwide? We know that the percentage of women worldwide. We have the CSW coming up, what we call the Commission for Status of Women, the UN Commission for Status of Women, coming up in March here in New York, where all women, UN women and the UN, all UN agencies is going to join efforts to make sure that the voice of women are being heard. So number one, and I'm hoping to meet you, to have you here in New York then in March. So tell us, what message you have for the women at the global level? Number one, that's the first question. Number two, what message you have for our world leaders? Carry on.
Thank you so much, Edie, for this wonderful opportunity. And my message for the women is for them to get more involved in agriculture and also to practice it in a more sustainable way. I know that coming up in my career and also in my business, I faced a lot of challenges that would have made me drop on the way, but I got connected to the CSAYN network. I saw other people, professionals that inspired me. My engagement with BIFAD also made me, meet a lot of women that are already making decisions, that are rightly positioned to make, informed decisions when it comes to climate change mitigation and adaptation in agriculture. So I would tell the women that there are opportunities for us. All you just need is to be rightly positioned, join networks, partake in internship programs, mentorship programs, and all that. I believe in collective efforts. When you come together and there is knowledge exchange, knowledge sharing, we get all the potentials we need. So there is enough space for us. The platform is wide enough to accommodate us women. So my message is key. Just get more involved and connect, to the right networks. Then for the world leaders, my message for them is to allocate more funding to support CSA programs. Climate smart agriculture is the way forward, but we can't do it without funding. There are a lot of fundings that are being released every year, but I don't know whether it's being channeled to the right people that need it. There are a lot of projects to be done. There are a lot of awareness campaigns to be done, a lot of things to be done to see that CSA reaches everywhere globally. So my message for the world leaders is to channel more funding, in climate smart agriculture to the organizations that are already doing things like the CSAYN. And also, they should come up with policies because they are the ones making decisions. So I want to tell them to come up with policies that aligns with the current needs of people. Climate change, although is a global challenge, but it affects different regions differently. So the solutions will also be different. So let their policies support those solutions in every area that is affected by climate change. So that will be my message for the global leaders and also for the women.
I forgot. Women are key to anything we want to do. I told people, women, there's a woman. When a woman is a president, who is a bodyguard, it's a man. When a woman is a director general, who is a driver, it's a man. When a woman is a director general, who is a security guy, it's a man. So I've realized that women have the potential, but women themselves don't value themselves, and that's why they fall asunder. So really, I believe that women, and I'm happy the United States, the world countries have understood that if you're in good terms with your wife, you have a better future. Women are the backbone, not the backbone, they are the oxygen of life. We are all put on to birth by women. You've never heard that a man is pregnant. You've never heard that before. Unless we've never heard it before. So really, WhatsApp program, I believe in it, and I want to say that you have the full potential to transform the mindset of the girl child. I want the WhatsApp program to go right down to the primary school, nursery school, right down there. Go right down there, Juliet. That is my appeal for you for the next 5 years. Now, the last word I want you to do. What is the next step? Immediate, right now. After this, what next?
For the WhatsApp program, some of the steps we've already started considering is, I know we've already we've already started with empowerment training programs, but we feel that we could do more. At least we are looking at having a platform, a learning app where people can always, go for the trainings at their own time, whenever they are less busy. Because when we had the program initially, it was at a particular time that if you miss the program, the training program, you either go back and watch the video, and you might not have the opportunity to send in your question to meet, so that the facilitators can answer directly. So we are looking at having a learning app that all the participants can always go to anytime they want, and other programs we are still considering.
Thank you very much indeed. Now, Domenico, are you there? I hope you are. Domenico. Domenico. All right. Perhaps he's not around. Now, let me give the floor to my very powerful team, the GCIC. GCIC has proven. But before we go to you, do you have your video, the video you want to share, the video of the anniversary or the annual video? Can you share that?
Maybe next time, because we're still trying to revise it a bit. Yeah.
So now I'm going to give the floor. You're going to speak the last person in your team. I want you to introduce your team. Let them speak. Let them give at least one statement. I call that, what is the next step? What is the next step? What inspired you guys to join effort to CSAYN? Why did you guys believe in us? How did you know we are not fake institution? How do you know? So I want you to respond to this. And of course, I want your team to be part of the response. And then I have another last question for you when you answer this one. Yes, over to you, Akan, and your team.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Divine. We believe that through collaboration and innovation, we can address the climate challenges we face and move forward to the new era of sustainable development. And this partnership with the GCSAYN is a key part of that vision. Yeah, so I also want to take a moment to thank you, Mr. Divine, and thank you for your team for the commitment and collaboration. Together, we will continue to empower youth and promote innovation and help meet the SDGs by 2030. That's our target. And by engaging the next generation and to provide them with the tools that they need, we can accelerate the pace of climate action and achieve the resilient, sustainable future that we all aspire to. Yeah, and I introduced a bit before, in 2025, we have several exciting projects going on, like the Climate Leader interview series and the summer camps in Geneva, New York, London, and Ireland, plus our annual flagship events, the Global Climate Innovation Summit and Innovator Challenge. So we're definitely very looking forward to our partnership. I think Alan has also introduced herself regarding other members. I think they might join you later. We can create a WhatsApp group so that we can introduce ourselves one by one.
Now the next question, Akan. As the executive president, so what message are you giving to the world leaders? And number two, I want you to share here on the platform with people, let them understand that is not my house you are constructing in China, but it's an operational office. So can you tell them how the office is going to be run in 1 minute?
Yeah, sure. I'm going to keep it very brief. So regarding the world leaders, definitely more partnerships. It's needed because according to UNEP, we're kind of a bit off the track right now. So we definitely need more collaboration on that between different countries, between different organizations, and that's what we are doing actually right now via this platform. And also regarding your second question, the Beijing office, we're currently working on that, and I've sent you pictures regarding the compound complex, and that's where the office will be located in. And currently, we are in the process of recruiting more interns to join our wonderful initiatives, especially the educational programs targeting the next generation. I can send you the interns list probably in like 2 weeks-ish.
Thank you.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
So I just wanted colleagues to understand that the office you are constructing there is not my house. Let them understand. That's an operation. And the way we're going to make it happen, we're going to have African desk, European desk, or the continental desk. Because it's a very big office, very, very big. I saw it's very, very beautiful. I'm tempted to change my nationality right now. So I just want to say I can thank you very much. Now, the other part of the other part, I wanna tell everyone here that the SDGs is at the center. It's our priority. It's our priority. So I'm gonna put maybe one. I'm gonna share one video for us to see what has been happening in the previous years while Ambassador Hans is coming to close the session. If you permit me. So perhaps let me share a little bit about CSAYN as well, because people are here, our colleagues are here, they don't know about us, what we do. I want to go through a little bit in 5 minutes who we are. Yes. Good. Can you see the screen?
Yeah, sure, no problems.
Perfect. So that's CSAYN. That's CSAYN. You see, this is a home page. That is all about CSAYN. That's CSAYN. So I want to say that we have come very far, long way, very long way. Those are the logos of the partners running over there. I want to give a little bit who we are. You can go on the website yourself and scroll down. I'll go to the various executive office, so that if you get email from people who are not part of this team, just know that it's a fake. So that's the team. These are my advisors. All of these are the advisors. They're the ones putting the knowledge in my brain. All the people you find here. All the people you find here. They're the ones putting knowledge in my brain. They're the ones. All of them are powerhouses. So I don't know, I'm going to put one of your team in my secretariat, my direct office, if you wouldn't mind, because I need the energy. I need the power, the more power. So that is my executive office right here. Yes, they're all here. They're leading specific programs. When you go down there, you see some screens. You can see me with the president of the IFAD. You see me with David Nabarro, who is actually, you see me with IFAD. You see me with the African Women Bank. You see me with Colonel interns here in New York, 2018. You see me there with the interns. You see a lot of stuff. You know, most importantly, that's me with the Pope. And that's Ambassador Hans right behind it. If you can see him, he's right here. So he's the one. Then you see me there with when I was food system champion appointed by the Secretary General's office. I work with Agnes Calibata. That's me in Rome. This is me with the Deputy Director General of FAO, Maria Samuedo. And that's me with the Director General of ICA, which is one of our Center of Excellence. That's me with the Vice President of IFAD. That's me with the WFP, Executive Director. So I just want to say that right now, the President of IFAD right here, Gilbert Yongo, is the Director General of ILO. So I just want to say that we have everybody we need. We have everybody we need. If you want to go to the partners, I'm going to click there. I'm going to click there. Those are the partners we have. Those are, partners. So these are all our partners here. If you don't find your logo here, don't cry. It's because it's work in progress. It's work in progress. You come here, we have the flagship programs. We have the centers of excellence. We have the various flagships right here. They're all here. You have the centers of excellence. We have over 70 right now. I think 72, because as of yesterday, I got 2 over approvals. So those are the hubs. They're all here. We still have to update this page. Yeah. Everything is right here. You go now to the newsroom. You can go and see what is happening on the videos. You see right there. We are right there. Let me try and see if the video, this video plays. No. No, not that one. Oh, shit. Yeah, I want to show something for you guys. Then we're gonna give back the floor to Ambassador Hans. Yeah, newsroom. I go to videos. I go here. Then I can scroll a little bit down. Yeah, can scroll a little bit down. I just want to show one. Let's just take call to add day. Let's see what happens. The call to add day. That's one of the centers of excellence in Cameroon. Thank you. So let me stop here and come back to the room. Yes. Yeah, I think I'm right here. So I just want to say that we have done a lot of work. We moved from 4 countries, for those who are not aware, to 170 something countries as we are from 2014 to 2024, where we are today. So we are celebrating a decade of action next year, September, at the AGRF. We're gonna send you guys all invitations. We're gonna send all of you guys invitations. Those who can make it, fine. Those who cannot make it, you will be able to get it virtual. There's gonna be an in-person celebration and an online virtual participation. And of course, we are so delighted to let you guys know that we have always decided to make sure we add value to what we're doing. When we want to talk about the SDGs, please, one of my big recommendation on this call is for us to go back and learn the SDGs. Let's go and study the SDGs. There are 17 of them. There are 17 of them. So there are 17 of them. So I just want to say that you don't need to overstress yourself. Go and study more and understand what they are and try to own one of the SDGs. Say to yourself that for the next 5 years, you're going to implement one of the SDGs for the next 5 years. If you say that, I'm very pretty sure that we're gonna achieve the SDGs. At the level of CSAYN, we have no doubt we're gonna achieve the SDGs. We are very, very certain about that and confident that we're gonna make it happen. But we cannot make it alone. We cannot make it happen just by ourselves. We need your support. We need your technical support. We need your presence. We need your ideas. You know, we need you guys to tell us, to give us a way, to guide us on what we need to do. You know, so we are very, very passionate about the work we're doing, but we can't get there without your support. And your support, as I always say, support is not about money, but it's about the technical support. We need the human resource. Right now, we count 70 centers of excellence. Just imagine that a school has 20 or 200 people. Just imagine. So when multiplied by 70, how many people are we working right now? So I want you guys to look at it in that perspective. I want to say that we've come a long way and we need your support. Now, I'll give the floor to one person before I conclude with my team. Priscilla, please give in 1 minute. Tell us what you're doing. I mean, we are part of the environmental justice team. Okay, so you tell the audience here what you are doing because they want to be part of what you're doing. Yes, Priscilla, there. Priscilla. Okay, perhaps she's not comfortable right now, but it's okay. So as a take-home message, number 1, we need to join CSAYN at all levels. Yes. Precious, you can type my email address there and my WhatsApp number or whatever. Put all the information right there. Yeah, those. It's okay, Priscilla. I got you. So please join CSAYN. Precious, put your phone number or give the secretariat email address. Let them send the information right there. Just the email. Don't put the phone numbers because of hackers. Yeah. So I think we have done a lot. We come a long way. So now we're going to prepare for Dakar. We're going to be planning for Dakar to make it sure that all of us were in Dakar because it's going to be an amazing moment where the selection, actually, those who are going to be participating should be rest assured that they need to present what they are doing. They're not just going there to be speakers. We don't need speakers. We need those who exhibit what they are doing. Exhibition stands. So I have to extend an invitation to you too, because I spoke to the organizers of the AGRA, which is the African Food System Summit. It's going to be in September, the first week of September. So the whole world goes there. The whole world goes there in the beginning of September before they come back for the GA in the second week of September. So that's how it works all the time. So I want to extend an invitation to you too, because I spoke to them a couple of days ago, and they said they need you people to come as well. That they need people to come and exhibit because they're going to be exhibitions. So they need you to come and exhibit. You may send interns or whatever you're going to do, but you guys have to be there because this South-to-South partnership cooperation has to actually be the leverage or the medium or the enabler to achieve the SDGs. Please mute yourself. If you're not speaking, mute yourself. So I think that Chimaika Annie, mute yourself, or I'll kick you off of the meeting. Mute yourself. So I think we have a lot to do together. We are the ones, your institution and my institution. Your institution and our institution, we're gonna make things happen. We are the ones to transform the broken food system. We are the ones to actually make sure that world leaders understand that the energy of change and the time for change is right now. So we have 5 years. And as I said initially, I was part of those that designed the SDGs. We had 2 years to design the SDGs, 2014, 2012, 2014. And by 2015, we were actually adopting it. So now we have 5 years. So it means that we have double the time. You have double the time so we can achieve it. You know, let's take this as a challenge. Let's take it as a challenge. So let's make sure that we all belong to our various constituencies. And as I said many times ago, I've keep on saying, CSAYN is not an organization. It's a network. Everybody who is part of CSAYN already belongs to our institution. So it means that it's very, very big. So I can thank you very much for your office. I can't really thank you enough. But I want to say that we are very, very strongly we are very, very excited to be part of you. We are very, very excited. And I'm excited to come to Beijing anytime soon. Really, I'm very, very excited. We're going to make things happen. And I don't know if you have a burning question or anybody who has a burning question for Divine, because I've just been moderating. I know some people have questions, but they are scared to ask the question. They're afraid. Don't be afraid. If you have a question for Divine, perhaps how to join CSAYN is going to be good. So Liliana, please make sure the video, my interview of yesterday, goes live, because my colleagues here, they want to hear what I said, the right thing or the wrong thing. Liliana, no, put on your camera. Put on your camera, Liliana.
No, definitely. You know, I'm relying on my my technical team. So definitely today they will release the video, and it's going to be on the Wafunif YouTube channel. And I think it's important to continue the conversation and also to partnership with other NGOs who are doing similar work with what you're doing. And I'm glad to see so many young people involved and collaborating with you, sharing.
Liliana, what we're gonna do, we shall organize, we shall get it from, we shall start with you interviewing me. Now we're gonna go per continent. The next continent can be China. We can take Akan's team to have the interview, and then after Akan's team, we'll go to Europe. After Europe, we'll go to Africa. After Africa, we'll go to Asia. After Asia, we'll go to Latin America. Those 5 continents. So give ourselves a target. We can say, okay, we can discuss this bilaterally so that we can have it. We can have all the 6 continents first. Then after that, now we go to the regions within the continent. How do you find it?
No, I think it's a wonderful idea. And I think you approaching, let's say, the missions in the main countries where you want to go, because the missions through the ambassador, they have the direct contact with the Minister of Agriculture. And I'm sure in any country, they very much know who are the local NGOs doing similar work with what you're doing. So
no, you don't need to worry about that. I can't, Liliana, I submitted the list to the United Nations of all you-led organizations worldwide for the SDG process. So I don't need to pass through ambassadors. I don't need it. Okay. I have the contacts. You don't need to worry about that. We already know who is doing what. You don't need to worry about that. I don't need a database from anyone. I have the database because I actually supplied the database to the United Nations headquarters. Don't worry. I know who is doing what. Forget about it. CSAY is very, very broad. We don't need to pass through ministers. No, we're gonna pass. We know the young people in the countries. We don't want this top-bottom approach. No, it's gonna be bottom-top. We know who is doing what in countries. I can tell you that. I can tell you. You call me a country, I'll tell you who is doing what there. We know the champions in those countries. So relax. Be rest assured you're going to get the full system euros. Okay? Relax. You're going to get the right people who can actually touch base on what they are doing. So the next edition, we're going to have China on board. We're going to have, no, not China, but the global climate innovation coalition, because it's based in New York. So it's not China. You guys don't just think that's China. No, it's a worldwide institution. It's everywhere. In Europe, right now, Akan is based in Ireland. She's in Ireland. You know, Helen is here in the United States. So other teams, so they're everywhere. They're everywhere. So I think that we are widely spread. So Liliana, I want to use your platform to make sure that we move forward. We actually expose what you're doing, because I never knew about what you're doing until last time. You know what I'm saying? I was ignorant about it. And I want to say that next time when I even come to New York, we need to have a bilateral meeting. The office of the DSG was right there. The DEX office was right there. Yeah, Roland was right there in the meeting. And we have been communicating on WhatsApp. He told me everything. He said he has seen everything and that's waiting for the recording. Therefore, that guy should not worry. You guys should not worry. Our deputy is very busy, but it's fine because it's the end of the year. So I just want to say we have everything we need. We have everything we need. If you want to talk about the African Union, I work for the African Union as the continental vice president across the continent. So we have everything. With your office there in New York, we're gonna make things happen. The first thing, my first task with you is to meet the DSG. That's the first task. We need to plan that. Yes, so that through the DSG, we're gonna leverage things across the country. The resident coordinators. We're gonna work that way. because I don't want a situation where people go to a country, they start saying, who, it's not going to happen. We already have a database. So please, and make sure, is my recommendation, the CSW that's happening in March, I'll make sure some of our members equally come here in March for the CSW. So I'll need you and myself will try to come out with a joint letter to invite these women, these young girls that are actually making change, to come to New York. That's it. For the funding, don't worry about the funding. We just need you and myself. We'll put ourselves together and invite them to come over here. That's what's going to work. So thank you very much, Juliana. I just thought I should echo this to prove to you that we are well prepared. We don't need database from anybody. We have over 1,000 people we can reach out at any time. So, Ekan, now I come back to you. I want to tell you that all the board members are proud of the work you've done. It's an achievement for us. It's an achievement for us. We never knew how we're going to start, but I'm happy that right now you've given us that opportunity to be able to leverage our efforts around the world. This means the SDGs, we shall take the SDGs. We own the SDGs. All of us here own the SDGs. So let's ask ourselves, what is the next step? We need to make sure that all the SDG pavilions are set up in all the centers of excellence. Ekan, I'm going to share the database for the centers of excellence with you, and then we start working from there. We have to come out with a plan, comprehensive plan. From January, we organize the first meeting. The first meeting we're going to organize. On the 8th of January, world African leaders are meeting in Kampala. We can skip that date. Then the second week or the third week, we organize a very big event. We'll bring all our supporters together, all our youth together, everybody, to say Happy New Year. That's going to be a Happy New Year event, you know? And then I'm going to connect Geneva, all these UN institutions together. So we have to plan on that. So that's something that's going to be done. So I think we have done a lot. Now, I see some messages, how to join CSAYN. I think just type, my email is there. My email is there. Just type my email and your email, Precious. Just tell them what to do. Let them share the Telegram link. Share the Telegram link. Somebody should share the Telegram link on the chat box. Let them join directly from there. The Telegram link, share it, the Telegram link. So that's it. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm really excited. And I see, I can't please, I want to see a very big logo on the office, the doorpost of the office. Let everybody stop and say what's happening here. You know, it has to be that way. So let's work together. Now, before I conclude, we have the water project, which is very, very important. I told you, you heard from them. They're actually working with the president here. So I want to say that there's nothing to worry. Nothing to worry. I'm the ambassador of that project. Don't worry your head. Just relax. What I need right now, I need to set up a very strong team to come out with a tangible proposal. And the pilot country is Nigeria. Why Nigeria? Because of the population. Yesterday, I almost cried. When I heard what is happening in Nigeria right now. I'm not talking about any head of state, but I know that nothing's happening there. Nothing's happening. There are a lot of things happening in all the continents around the world, but I think let's prioritize Nigeria because of the population. 2 million people, saving the lives of 2 million people means a lot to the global community. So I would say, please, let's focus. How can you, myself, and your team, let's come up with a tangible proposal. Yes, we'll carry that proposal, and I'll contact all the UN agencies here, WFO, WHO, UNICEF, everything. I'll work from New York here with that proposal. That is an argument. Yes. So, Juliet, in Nigeria, you guys have to come with what you call it. You need to carry a statistic analysis, a situation analysis. What is the current status quo as far as water quality is in Nigeria? We want to work with Nigeria. We want to start with your country. So you there and Professor Obi, all of you, Professor Obi, I heard about your story and everything. I cried last night, but I say I'm very strong now. I know what you're going through. I know all of you are going through, but you are all my family. We are all with you guys. We're going to support you guys. I heard a lot of stories about it, but I want to say, calm down. God is in control. Please prepare. Let's prepare a tangible proposal, a bankable proposal. And I want this to be done as soon as possible before I meet my team here for water. Let's do it as soon as possible. How many we can decide and have maybe one of two of those apparatus first, or 2 or 3. Yeah, it's not that cheap, but we can see how we can navigate around the cost and everything. Negotiation. It's about negotiation. So I think that if Nigeria alone gets that, a lot of the population, people are going to be happy. That's what I want to see happen. People are going to stop doing, but you're going to stop a lot of atrocity, rioting, and all of that. That's what people need. That's what they say, a hungry man is an angry man. So I don't blame anybody for anything. It's not a blame game. But let's come with a solution. It's a solution. We should be solution providers. Not blaming people for not doing the right thing, but let's come up with a solution. Let's do things better. So Nigeria is at the apex of our priority right now. Precious, make sure anything that we're going to do, we have to focus and make sure that we change the paradigm in Nigeria. That's what I want to say. All the centers of excellence in Nigeria, please, you guys need to collaborate with us. I have over 5 or 6 of them. Please, you guys need to collaborate with us. Let's start first of all with the proposal that that we have to submit. We can change the proposal and put water instead of food, or instead of women and food. Let's change it and work on the water process so that funding can get some of the machines. Professor Obi, I'm talking to you and your team from Law Tech and others. We need to have an emergent meeting, maybe tomorrow. Please, thank you very much. Now, the last thing before I close, I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank you for your work. I want to thank you for your efforts, and make sure that you connect with us. We are very open and transparent. We don't discriminate, and that's why I took enough of time to let everybody give his own remarks and his own statement, is to say we are inclusive. We are inclusive. Nobody should feel disheartened, or nobody should feel discriminated. It doesn't exist at CSAYN. I will tell you, it doesn't exist. You do the work, you deserve what is going to happen. That's what I want us to know. Please feel free to contact us. Feel free to propagate the message. Feel free. And now the last thing, we have Julia right there. She has this book of hers. It's $2. How much do we spend every day? How much do you spend every day to go pay for classes and stuff? But if you start your piggery farm, you buy that book for $2, she gives you a 3-month mentorship program. You are settled. Nothing else you need. So let's contact Julia. Julia, please put your contacts, your email and your phone number and everything on the chat box. Let people contact you. Let them contact you. I'm gonna say my colleagues from GCIC, please, let's see how we can give a donation for Juliet, for her to move, for her to get those training at a high level. Let's work together to make this happen. I think those are the sources we want to hear. Thank you very much, colleagues. Thank you very much for being here. I think you're going to have the recording and everything. We shall share the recording with you. Once it's set up, we shall share the recording with all of you guys. Precious, I hope you have the database as well, so that nobody is being left behind. Thank you very much, colleagues. God bless you. God bless you. Have a nice weekend and Happy New Year. Happy festive period. And feel free to connect with us. Bye-bye. Bye.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you very
Bye,
much.
everybody.
Thank you.